Yo, what is going on, everybody? This is RBT, and welcome back to another episode of the Madden 18 Minnesota Vikings Connected Franchise Series. So today we are finally starting the regular season. I know it took a long freaking time, and we didn't do so well in the preseason, but that's the preseason, that's the past, and it's time to start our quest to 16-0 today as we host the New Orleans Saints on Monday Night Football. This is going to be crazy. Adrian Peterson returning to Minnesota, as it actually just happened in real life like a couple of days ago. But this is going to be crazy because we're going to start 1-0 and we are going to be great. So hopefully you guys do enjoy today's episode. And if you do, make sure to drop a like. If you are excited for the regular season to begin, make sure to drop a like. And let's see if we can smash 2,000 likes on today's episode. And if it does, I'll try to bring another episode out Friday. I want to try to get to where I'm bringing out 3 episodes of this series per week, so hopefully that is the move. With that said, it is week 1, but we still have some trades that we are gonna try to attempt at the beginning of today's episode. And I apologize, I forgot to put the goddamn straw poll in last episode for like a couple hours, and I realized I didn't put it in there, so I put the straw poll in like kind of late, so not a lot of you saw it, but it did end up getting 600 votes. It usually gets like a couple thousand, but it got 687 total votes. You were deciding on who you guys wanted me to trade away because we have too many defensive linemen and it's just a waste to keep that many on the team. But like I said, 687 total votes, 41% of you, so a majority of you want me to trade away Everson Griffen. And I'm stupid because I put Everton Griffen in there. I'm an Everton fan. If you know who they are, shout out to you. Let me know in the comment section below. But we are going to be trading away Everson Griffen potentially in today's episode. And he is going to be the main bit of trade bait for the first couple players that we do go after because they are going to be difficult to bring in. So it is going to take for me sending out a superstar to bring one of these superstars in. With that said, let's go ahead and jump right into the trades. And the first couple trades we are going to attempt are only going to be trades where we use Everson Griffen. So if the teams are not interested in Everson Griffen, we'll just go on to the next trade. So the first trade in today's episode, as suggested by Thick Waifu, he says make Terrence Newman a safety because he is 39. Maybe get Jalen Ramsey as a replacement because he has superstar development. This has 246 thumbs up. I'm not going to do the Terrence Newman thing because I don't see a point in it. We still can get Jalen Ramsey and keep him at corner because we have 2 good safeties and we might be going after another safety today depending on what happens because it was a top rated comment. But we are going to go after Jalen Ramsey. Now, if they're not interested in Danielle Hunter, or Everson Griffen, rather, we're just going to move on to the next trade because he is the main bit of trade bait. And I know Jalen Ramsey is one of the hardest players to get in connected franchise. So with that said, we are going to go to the Jacksonville Jaguars and try to get this B season 87 overall, I believe, and 88 actually. He's not worth much whatsoever. So this would be nice. So they don't need a right in, so that doesn't look good for us. But let's throw him in anyway. Everson Griffen. See, they're not interested in him. This is a GG, my boys. This is a GG. Let me just try something. I want to see if they're interested by chance in one of our running backs. So we still need to trade away one of these guys. They are kind of interested in Latavius Murray. And see, like, he's going to be gosh dang impossible to get. So, like, some of these deals, man, you guys suggest. I'm going to try it just so I can show you guys that I chimped your deals. But, like, gosh dang, this would take probably, like, a 90 overall player in, like, probably 2 90 overall players to bring in Jalen Ramsey because just the way this game is, some players are so much harder to bring in than others. So that deal, I'm sorry, it's just not going to freaking happen. So with that said, let's go on to the next deal, which is another good cornerback with 127 thumbs up, the GOAT. It should be a picture of me there, but it's just a purple guy without a face. But he says to get Chris Harris Jr. 127 thumbs up. So we are going to go to the Denver Broncos and see if they are interested in Everson Griffen. They do need a right end man, so this might actually be the move. I wonder if teams would not be interested in him because of his cap hit. They are though, so that's pretty good for us, my man. I don't think I want to bring in Aqib Talib because we brought him in previously, but I would like to get Chris Harris. A 96 overall corner would be elite. I'm gonna submit this. It's kind of close, but not nearly as close as I wanted it to be. But this is a player I would be willing to give up Everson Griffen for and to add other stuff to the deal. So let's throw in Jaleel Johnson That wasn't, he's not interested in him. Let's go to a left tackle, see if there's any left tackles the Broncos want from us. Reed, they won't Reed, they don't want Reed. Do we have any backup quarterbacks? Would they be interested in Zach Mettenberger by chance? They're not. How about our right guard position? We do have somebody half decent there. Joe Berger, who they are interested in. So this might be the move, boys. He is somebody I'm willing to trade away because we have Zach Martin there. Let's see how close this deal is to going through. It's in the yellow, but I don't actually think this is going to go through. Let's throw in we have 4 first-round draft picks, so I'll definitely not mind throwing one of these in there instead of Joe Berger. Let's see. And it's close, man. We need another player that they're super interested in, but I don't know if we have one. How about Jerick McKinnon? It's in the yellow here. That's kind of close, so how about Latavius Murray instead? I wouldn't mind trading him away. We'd free up almost $5 million while bringing in a 96 overall corner. That didn't even go up at all. Hot darn, man. I think this is a GG. This might very well be a GG, unless they're interested in... I don't think Vikings fans want me to trade away either of these guys, because Stephon Diggs and Adam Thielen had insane games yesterday. Or Monday. Randall Cobb, they are interested in him. I don't think you guys would mind me trading away Randall Cobb, because that means we can get in another receiver, and we have a ton of money to spend. So if this still goes through, we're going to need another receiver for the next episode. So suggest wide receivers in the comment section below, but I'm not sure if it'll go through or not, but I will take Chris Harris Jr., submit this trade offer. Wow. Wow, man. I think it's dead. I legit think it's dead. Unless we can work some magic, man. What's a good left tackle we can get? Let's try to do something. Let's do some finessing here. Let's just see if we can get Joe Thomas. Let's see if we can get Joe Thomas and use him in a trade. Let's use our 2nd round draft pick to try to get Joe. So we got Joe for a 2nd. Now that kind of pisses me off because we could have probably got him for a lot less. So I didn't think that was going to go through, but legit the only reason we did that is just like a 3-team trade, a 3-way trade to try to bring in Chris Harris Jr. because I really do want him. He would be a beast to add to the team, especially in week 1. Better to get him now than later. So let's throw in the beast Joe Thomas and also going to throw in Everson Griffin and see how close this deal is straight up to the Denver Broncos for Chris Harris Jr. Let's see. And it is in the yellow. I think this will go through though, boys. I think this will go through. But let me make sure they're not interested in Deion Jordan by chance. Trying to get him for as little as possible, man. Let me see if there's like a 1st-round draft pick from next year I can try. Let's see if this will go through, boys. Can we get Chris Harris to be added to the Minnesota Vikings secondary? The trade is not accepted. What the heck, man? So how about a 1st from this year? I mean, I'd be willing for this to be a thing. A 98 left tackle, 87 right end, and a 1st-round draft pick. This would be like, I know I said the trade earlier in the series was the biggest trade in NFL history, but like, gosh dang, like, look at how many players are getting traded in a 1st-round draft pick. This legit might be the biggest trade in NFL history. Submitted. Oh my God. Now we just have a gosh dang left tackle just sitting there. He's just sitting there, and he's just on our team now. How are they not going to give me Chris Harris for this? Maybe we do get a keep Talib. Maybe we get a keep Talib instead. Maybe he'll be easier to get. I mean, he should be. But still, I wanted somebody else. But, I mean, I guess I'll try. See how close this is. See, that's pretty freaking close, man. Now do I trade away Joe Thomas? Maybe I don't even have to trade away Joe Thomas. Maybe I just try this. See how close this is. That's about the same. So maybe we get a keep Talib for these 2 players. Like, is that worth it? I think it's worth it. I mean, he's a beast. But are there any other... You know what? I'm going to try to... You guys want me to get a cornerback. I'm going to try to make an executive decision before I do anything stupid here. I'm going to try to get a beast... Like, is there any other corner? Like, maybe a Pat Peterson? Like, are they interested in... They're interested in both these players. Let me just try this. That's kind of... Would you rather me get Pat Pete or keep Talib? I feel like y'all would rather me get Pat Pete. I don't know. Man, I'm in a bind. Let me look through all the corners really quick. What corners would you want me to add to the team, man? I'm thinking if I'm an RBT subscriber, who do I want as our cornerback? Like, this guy would be good too, Desmond Trufant. but we're going to keep on looking. Janoris Jenkins, we've got him before. I mean, Aqib Talib's in the comment, man. So should I just go after Aqib Talib? I think Darius Slay was a top-rated comment as well, but they are interested in both these guys. So let's see if we can get Darius Slay. Man, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I think I'm just going to go with a top-rated comment, man. We could get Darius Slay right now. We could. We could get Darius Slay. And we could get Pat Pete. Dog, I wish y'all were there. That's why sometimes I wish I freaking live streamed this series. So, boys, I think we're going to go after Aqib Talib. I think Aqib Talib's going to be the move. He was a top-rated comment, so I think that's fair. I kind of personally would rather have Pat Pete. So, I'm going to try one thing. Since I really, really, really personally want Pat Pete, and I think you guys wouldn't mind this at all, we are going to throw in a first from next year and see if this would go through for Pat Pete, and it was not accepted. Dog, do I throw in a first-round draft pick for Pat Pete? He's younger than Aqib Talib. I think let's try the latest first-round draft pick. Will this be enough for Pat Pete? Nope. How about, okay, so if this doesn't go through, I'm 100% going to get Aqib Talib. Throw this in there. So, I don't think that was any closer, man. So, okay, so after all this, it's been like a 10-minute trade. We're just going to get Aqib Talib. I'm going to go with you guys' top-rated comment. I think that's the move. Let's see how close this would be straight up for these two players. It's kind of close. So I guess in the end, we will save a first-round draft pick. Could potentially get one of those other cornerbacks later. So let's just throw in, like, I don't know. We could throw in one of these fifths from next year. I think this would be enough to go through. Actually, JK, how about a fifth from this year instead? Will this go through? And come on, Madden. Sometimes this game just likes to just be fun. Likes to be fun. So I think if we throw in a fourth from this year, we can actually also get a seventh from this year, or maybe from next year. Try to get as many draft picks as possible. And this has been a really long trade, but that was accepted. So a huge trade goes through, man. A three-way trade. The biggest three-way trade in NFL history. We get Joe Thomas from the Browns, and then we send him to the Broncos for Aqib Talib and a 7th-round draft pick, and we also add an Everson Griffin and a 4th-round draft pick. I think you guys will be happy with that, although I kind of wish we would have got a younger corner, but still, he's a beast. He's a 96 overall, one of the highest-rated corners in the game. I think it's a nice trade. So next, this is the most thumbed-up comment from the last video, 426 thumbs up. This guy wants me to get Eric Weddle for a 3rd-round draft pick. Now, first of all, we don't have a 3rd-round draft pick, and I saw this comment before, and I didn't think people would like it. But, like, I mean, 426 thumbs up. We already have Harrison Smith, and I think that's why I didn't do it previously. But, I mean, worst comes to worst, we can put him at strong safety, and y'all can tell me what you want me to do with Canu Neal. I know it's Kenu, but I like to call him Canu. So, we're going to go to the Baltimore Ravens and see how hard it's going to be to get Eric Weddle, since we don't have a 3rd. We do have a 4th. So, let's throw in this 4th and see how close this is. Pretty close. So, I mean, I guess just a free Eric Weddle. What do they need? They need a center. We have Pat Affeline. They're probably interested in him, but I don't want to give him up for Eric Weddle. So, what else? They need a right tackle. Do we have any right tackle we can throw in? Jeremiah. No, I'm not going to use any more players. We have enough draft picks I can just use to fill in this trade. So, we'll use one of our 5ths from next year and one of our 7ths from next year. We'll try this and then throw in another draft pick. Pretty close. So, I think a 7th from next year should be the move. We're going to get Eric Weddle. I mean, like I said, we already have a good free safety in Harrison Smith, but we can move him to strong safety and have 2 beasts at those positions. And with that said, boys, Eric Weddle, a 94 overall player, who I don't even think costs that much, is now a Minnesota Viking. So the last trade we are going to go after in today's episode with 205 thumbs up. He lists like 4 players, but the player I am interested from this trade is Jaylon Smith, a very young middle linebacker for the Dallas Cowboys, but the Cowboys are very tricky to trade with and connect their franchise because for some reason, I'm not sure if they're glitched or something, but it's like they're not interested in anybody you have to offer. But we're going to try it. I mean, we could use some more linebacker depth. He's only a 76, so he shouldn't be that difficult to bring in, but you know how connected franchise can be sometimes. So let's go through the positions of need for the Cowboys. So I'm going to say straight up, we're not going to trade anybody stupid away to get Jaylon Smith, but I'm still going to attempt it, see if we can finesse him somehow. Linebacker, we're not trading Anthony Barr, so that's not going to happen. Defensive tackle, I'm not trading any of these guys, but I will trade Jaleel Johnson if interested. They're not interested. So now moving on to the cornerback. Left guard, we have, how about we do have Burger. They're kind of interested in Burger. Huh? I'm pissed now. When that kind of stuff happens, I'm pissed. Because, like, we could have got probably a draft pick or something at least for Burger. Let me try to get him freaking back, dude. Can I get Burger back? I want freaking Joe back. So I'm trying to get Joe back from the Cowboys, like ASAP. We can use him in another trade, and it'll be like a free Jaylon Smith. We're freaking getting Joe back. So Joe is, what was he, a right guard? He's their starting right guard, though. But we're going to try to get him back for like a draft pick or something, like a 5th. Can we get Joe for a 5th, Cowboys? Okay, we're getting Joe back, dude. I didn't want to trade Joe. 5th from next year as well, added to the deal. And kind of close. How about a 6th from next year as well to get Joe back? Kind of close. So how about we just do like a 6th from this year? Will this bring me in, Joe? Kind of close. So how about, do I have to trade a 7th from this year? I don't know. Kind of close. How about, so we do have a, okay, so if this goes through, I will have to go sign another defensive tackle, but I feel like for some reason this will go through, and it was accepted. So pretty much, dog, we just got Jaylon Smith for our 3rd string defensive tackle and a 5th and a 6th round draft pick, which is, I would say, pretty nice. So last thing, guys, like that, we did some pretty good, like, business in today's episode. So the last thing we're going to do before we jump into this game, we are going to go to the defensive tackle position. I still have like 2 running backs I want to trade away, but I mean, we still have 6 weeks of trades left to go. We have 3 first-round draft picks, so we should be fine. We need a backup defensive or 3rd string defensive tackle here. Not going to spend too much money, because I'm going to try to save as much money as possible for the trades. Let's try to get somebody a little bit younger, about the same overall as the guy we just traded away. DJ Jones from Ole Miss is a rookie. He's $2.1 million, but can we find anybody that's a little bit cheaper? Vincent Taylor. Anybody I recognize down here? Not really. So I guess the move is just to sign the guy that where is he at? The rookie? The first rookie I saw? DJ Jones. So $2.1 million. I mean, that'll leave us with 7.25, which isn't that much, but we still have some trades we are looking to, some players we're looking to trade away, which will free up some cap space, so we'll be okay. And with that said, boys, that is going to do it for the beginning of today's episode. So if you enjoyed the trade, which hopefully you did, I think that was our most successful episode so far in terms of trade, so make sure to drop a like, please. We haven't hit 2,000 likes, man, on a video in a long time. It's freaking depressing me. Let's see if we can do it, dude. All you have to do is like the video, man. And if everybody watching this video subscribe, like, I would get to like 130K. Like, I know people that aren't subscribed to me watch my videos. So please subscribe. That would be great. It's taken me so long to go from 120 to 130. Just one of you, if one of you subscribed, that makes no goddamn sense. Just subscribe, please, and like the video. With that said, let's jump into this game against the Saints, and hopefully, like, I can back up my trash talking, and we can actually win a game. I'm telling you guys, all Madden this year is almost harder than some weekend league games. So I'm actually gonna try hard so we can get this win. So coming out in a zone run, not really sure it's gonna work. Marshawn Lynch. I thought he had the hole to take it to the house on his first carry of the regular season. 3rd down and 6, boys. I want to be able to score on our first drive of the season, but I'm not going to force anything dumb. Let's be great. Let's be great. Pick this up. Wait a second. Teddy Bridgewater has the speed. Okay, I was going to say a bad joke, but I'm not gonna say it. But he got the first down. Happy. Marshawn Lynch with a huge hole, ran right over a man. I thought he was about to get tackled, but swiggled. Swiggled? Is that a word? Swiggled? He swiggled his way for a first freaking down. Freaking swiggled. 3rd down and 15. Trying to get just some yards here, man, to get into field goal range, but it's going to be difficult here. Uh-oh. B down the field. Throw it up. One-on-one coverage. Kyle Rudolph goes up and does not make the reception. So with that, boys, Teddy Bridgewater had 1 completion for 2 yards on that drive. How long would this field goal be, man? I might actually attempt a field goal. Give me a 59-yarder. Dog, I'm going to try it. Let's see. I'm not sure about the wind. Is this a dome? It's not a dome. It's open. I don't know. This is stupid, isn't it? I'm going to try it. 59-yard field goal. Good power. Decent accuracy. It's up. Oh, it's just a little short, man. I have a goddamn short field. Frick. Third down and inches. Are we going to get the stop? Hopefully they're running the football because I'm bringing pressure. AP is in the ballgame. His first carry, returning to Minnesota. We're going to split the gap. J.J. Watt is not going to let him get the first down. J.J. Watt's first game as a Minnesota Viking as he gets the biggest play so far in this ball game to stop AP from picking up the first down. So our missed field goal isn't really going to come back to haunt us. Fake field? No, I'm pissed. I'm actually, the computer just did a goddamn fake field goal on us? Are you freaking kidding me? What is this, dude? What game are we playing? Is this weekend league? J.J. Watt just went off sides. 2 straight plays. This is turning into AIDS, bro. J.J. Watt's gone off sides 3 plays in a row. This game is stupid. This game, I'm not sure if it's a glitch or what, but 3 straight plays, this man's got off sides. Toss to the right. Eric Kendricks is there. AP's about to get a touchdown, isn't he? He makes me miss. He breaks a tackle. This is all Madden for you. So, on this drive, stop him on 3rd down. They fake a punt. Get 3 straight offside penalties called against me. Then AP makes a man miss, breaks a tackle, scores a touchdown. Play action will be open. It isn't, but we have some nice blocks. It's an RB down the field. He's going to have some space. That's going to be an interception, isn't it? Gosh, dang it, man. I thought I had the space to throw the ball down the field, and I didn't loft it enough. Well, this, we got to, okay. Got to regroup. Huge 3rd down and 6, man, because I do not want to go down 2 possessions early. They're coming out in the eye, but I doubt they run the football here. Who knows? They are going to run a play-action pass. They're going to throw it to the guy on the outside, and that's going to be, he about freaking caught that. And I would have freaking quit this game, moved to the forest, and turned into a freaking tree, man. Heck no, I am not running a freaking punt return. This is the punt return safe because they're probably going to fake this again, honestly. Honest to God, probably going to fake it. Nah, they actually, the game knows I called fake a punt safe, man, so they probably aren't going to fake it. Yep. Was that a good, that was an awful punt, wasn't it? That was a trash punt. Well, boys, 3rd down and 16 after a 1-yard rush and a sack. So this isn't looking good at all, but we have to keep the faith. Hopefully this post route will be open. Probably not. It might be open. Wait a second. X was open. But Cameron Jordan gets his 2nd straight sack. And our offense as of right now, man, 3 sacks already in the first quarter and a half. Like, we are playing absolutely abysmal. Dog, if my guys go off sides one more freaking time, like we're playing half decent defense, it's just like we've given up like 15, 16 yards on penalties. I don't understand, to be completely honest. Those are the outside, big hit. Oh my gosh, what a stupid freaking play from me, man. Now I'm starting to make mistakes. This is not going well. About to be down 14-0. They get the ball at halftime. This is difficult. If you guys have played this year on all Madden, will you let me know, like, genuinely, as somebody who's played a lot of connected franchise, this is easily the hardest it's ever been. Ever against a computer. Like, I've had a lot of people vouch for that, too. Play action pass, he has a guy open in the end zone, have him covered. Come on, pressure today or tomorrow, he's going to become open. Wait, look at this! Look at this, man! This is ridiculous! 15 minutes in the pocket with J.J. Watt and all these beast defensive linemen. And then Kobe Flater makes 4 defenders miss. My God. They've got like 20 yards this game on offsides penalties. I'm trying not to complain, but this game's making it difficult. Gotta keep the faith, man. It's only 2 possessions, but we've got to put some points before halftime or it's freaking over. Marshawn Lynch up the gut, man. Tried to run Monster one time. It normally doesn't work against the computer, but Marshawn Lynch is gone to the end zone. We're taking, like, we're pointing out all the bags in this man to get some offense. Marshawn Lynch, 71 yards to the house. I mean, we have to do whatever we can, man, to be able to score against this team and to get back in this ball game. I'll do the easiest thing possible. I just can't start the season 0-1. Now it's time to play some good defense. 3rd down and 1, and this is huge. I'm risking it for the biscuit. I'm bringing pressure, and hopefully they are running the football with Mark Ingram. Please, Saints, do not throw the... This is a GG in the chat. No, we're going to get a sack, boys. That's actually huge. Our first sack of the ball game. Anthony Barr gets in the backfield, stops Drew Brees, and actually knocks the Saints out of field goal range. And I think they'll punt it this time. I don't know. Watch them. They're going to fake it. Watch. Fake. Morstead's faking it. Saints and Sean's going to fake this, isn't he? Nope, Sean didn't fake this one. I still can't believe they faked a field goal on me. Now, that's a lot better punt than the previous one. Down at the 15. Let's just score, man. Get at least a field goal or something to bring us within a 4-point game. I would, ideally tie it here. But, well, I just don't want to throw a pick or do something stupid and get down by even more before halftime. Uh-oh. Randall Cobb goes down. It was a wide receiver screen, and he is now injured. So one of our better receivers goes down, and I'm not sure how long he's going to be out for, obviously, but that isn't, what you want to happen, like, to a team that's already struggling on offense. So 3rd down and 4. Like, I kind of hope we get this, but god dang, who knows with the way this game's been going. So Kyle Rudolph is going to be open. Actually, this guy's open. Overthrow from Teddy Bridgewater, man. Nothing is happening, like, in our favor this game. We've had one big run, but aside from that, dude, this is quite difficult as of right now. So Randall Cobb has a shoulder strain and will not be able to return for this game. Hopefully, he'll be back next week. But if it is a long-term injury, which I don't think a shoulder strain should be, we might have to look to get another wide receiver. But I think he should be back next week. We just got a sack on Drew Brees, so let's see if we can get another stop here. I do not want them to score before halftime. Hopefully they just run the clock out so we won't have to worry about it. See, he's trying to draw my guys off sides. They're gosh dang imbeciles. Look at this running back. And they're going to throw it to him. He freaking wiggled his way through the 1st down marker. And they're going to call a timeout now, so I might actually get the ball before halftime. 3rd down and 10. This is pretty big. Come on, make the play. That's Levante David with the interception. Actually gets us the ball around midfield, which means we might be able to get a field goal, like, if a miracle can happen. So going empty here, man. We really need to get some points put up before halftime. The slide's going to be open, so this can get us kind of close to field goal range, but we need to run like an out route or something, man. We're pretty far away. Like, this would be like a 60-yard field goal, so this isn't going to happen. So we need some out route to work right here. And if it doesn't work, I don't know what to do, because we just had to use our last timeout. Hopefully, Laquan Treadwell or Stephon Diggs will be open. Stephon Diggs should be open here, and he is. He's going to make this reception, and Stephon Diggs, boys, is going to get into the end zone. What a play. That is so huge, as we're going to tie the ball game before halftime on like a last-second prayer, which was supposed to be an out route to stop the clock. But, dog, I'm going to take it every day of the week as, like, I thought this was about to be a blowout, and somehow, some way, we have came back in this ball game and tied things up before halftime. Hopefully, this is a sign of things to come to start the second half, because we've got to play better if we want to win this ball game, because this is freaking tough. Come on, sack here. Linval Joseph with the sack, as that is his 2nd sack in this ball game, as that sets up for a 3rd down and 17 from the New Orleans Saints. And hope to God they don't pick this up going 5 wide. I don't know if I like this coverage, man, but we're going to play deep here with our linebacker to make sure they don't get nothing. He had this guy covered. He's going to throw it to the slants potentially. He is, but we're going to be right there. That's Anthony Barr with the interception, boys. And our defense is coming up huge with these interceptions. And now we have the ball in field goal range. And if nothing goes wrong, which, knock on wood, probably will happen. I'll probably fumble or throw an interception or something. Got to stay positive. But, ban anything crazy or a turnover, we should take the lead, which we were down 14-0, so this is huge. 3rd down and 4, we're going to be conservative and run the football with here. Is Jerick McKinnon in the backfield? Is Dalvin Cook hurt? Because it should not be Jerick McKinnon. And why is Jerick McKinnon in the ball game? So this is a questionable decision by me or my head coach. So Dalvin Cook is supposed to be the 2nd-string running back, but even with that being the case, it was Latavius Murray as the backup, but Jerick McKinnon is in, and he's the 4th string. So I'm not really sure what the deal is here. But nonetheless, Jerick McKinnon's in the ball game, so he has more speed than Marshawn to get to the outside. So let's see. We can crack the blocks. Come on, I think he has the speed to get there. Jerick McKinnon with the 1st down. That's a big one, because I would like to get a touchdown here while we have the chance. So 2nd down and 13. Let's see if one of my outside receivers can get open on the slants. Let's see. X should be open. This should be a touchdown. Stephon Diggs into the end zone, boys. What a play. That is his 2nd touchdown of the ball game. Kind of crazy how this is exactly like the Monday Night Football game that happened in real life. He had 2 touchdowns in that ball game, having a huge game. As we take the lead, there was nobody back there to stop our main receiver. As pinning the extra point, which is never a guarantee with me, we take a 7-point lead and are on a 21-point run. And hopefully we can keep that streak going and add even more, because I do not want them to come back. Because I want this to be a calm second half. It was already stressful in the first half, so I've gone through enough stress in this ball game. Just need, one more stop and maybe another score, field goal at least. Oh my God, AP just made my whole entire team look like idiots. He made 2 of my AI miss, and then I looked like an idiot trying to big hit him as he did some type of swerve move. Like right, 3rd down and 9. If we can hold him to a field goal, I'll be 100% content. But you never know with this team. AP has not been in the ballgame for a few plays, so that's different. He has an open receiver. Can we make him drop it? No, he doesn't. He gets just enough for the first down. He's throwing it. That's got to be an interception. What? Nah. Nah, man. First of all, okay, that was a pathetic throw. Like, so I just have to, I know when stuff like that happens, you have to admit, or not admit, but you have to show that it's not all Madden. There you go. Skill level, all Madden. Nothing's changed. So I don't know why he makes that throw. But why does Aqib Talib, one of the highest rated corners in the league, drop a wide open interception? Like, nothing. They're going to score a touchdown now. I just know what's going to happen. It's just in the cards. Like, the stars are aligned for us to lose. The stars did not want RBT to win. I did not, like open a door for an old lady today. Okay, we're going to at least get... Nah. We're there to make the tackle, and he breaks the tackle for a first down. Oh, my God, dude. We drop a pick, then he freaking breaks the tackle for a first down. This is not... Dude, I swear to God, like, some of these games are predetermined. Like, there's no way you can, convince me that it's not predetermined. It's just about like Helen Keller. You can't convince me Helen Keller was a real person. Because how's a goddamn person deaf and blind learn how to talk? Or to say the word water. Like, they ain't never heard the word water before. How can they say water? They don't even know they're a real person. Helen Keller didn't know she was a person because she can't freaking hear or see. Like, she didn't even know what existence is, but she can talk about the same exact thing about this game. You can't tell me it's not predetermined. Like, this is crazy. So they just went off. They just had a false start for the first time. Surprised J.J. Watt didn't go offside. As you can tell, I'm kind of triggered now because this game is just stressing me out and raising my blood pressure, which shouldn't happen as a 22-year-old male. Gotta stay positive. Deep breaths. 1st and goal from the 8. Interception here. Could happen. Halfback stretch. I'm gonna be there. Actually, I get sucked in and freaking AP scores. Yay! Yay! Beast mode in the ball game. Has a big carry. Beast mode. If he could have broke that tackle, that would have been a huge gain down to the 50. But he has 8 rushes for 130 yards. And I'm gonna try to chew a little bit of clock here on this potential final drive. I'm going to chew clock and hopefully get a touchdown. Try to at least score, take the lead. Just pound the rock with AP and see if somehow we can get into the end zone. I don't want any mistakes here. AP has no blockers. So 2 tight end backfield. Let's see what type of magic we can cook up right here. RB's open and we just get sacked, dog. Out of that formation, we just get sacked so many times, and now it's a 3rd and 15. We have to come up with a big play or just something bad is going to happen. So, man, what's the deal here? Got to come up with a big play. Let's go out a bunch formation, and let's bring this vertical route. We need 15 yards, or the Saints might beat me. We need 15 yards right here, boys. Can we do it? Let's max protect. Get some time to throw the football. We need time to throw the football. Oh, my. Oh, my. A's open. Do I make this throw? I'm going to make this throw. He should make this catch. Make this catch inbounds. John Ross! Caught it out of bounds. Are you actually kidding me? You actually... Come on, dog. Like, nothing else can go wrong in this game, man. Like, legit, nothing else can go wrong. They'll probably bring this punt now back that I said that. Big hit, potentially? Come on, don't fair catch it. Don't fair catch it. Big hit! Big hit! Fumble, pick it up, please! We get the fumble, boys! Let's go! I was about to complain about not getting pressure. He sat in the pocket for like 5 seconds with our defensive line, but you know what? I'm happy that happened because we forced a fumble, our first forced fumble of this ball game. And now let's bring in our backup running back. And actually, I think this is Jerick McKinnon that came in, or maybe this is Latavius Murray with his first. No, it's what the heck? What? Okay, so Rupkowski is getting this carry. Interesting. So now Dalvin Cook is in the ball game. I'm just going to keep pounding the rock, man, and hopefully get into this end zone. I don't want to potentially throw any interceptions. We have space here. Dalvin Cook is going to get into the end zone for his first career rushing touchdown as the Vikings, with everything going against them in this ball game, take a 28-21 lead. And if we get one more defensive stop, we are going to win this ball game. It's not a guarantee, as you've seen the way this game has gone. They'll probably freaking kick a field goal, and they'll give them 8 points to give them the win. But, I mean, gotta stay positive, right? But get a sack, boys. That is huge. Sharif Floyd with his first sack of the ball game. I normally am a big advocate of 3-4 defense, but I've been running 4-4 with this team. And with the 2 defensive tackles, we've been getting a ton of pressure, more than getting pressure with 2 extra linebacker on the field. So 3rd down and 6. Huge play right here. If we can get this stop, this would be huge. Because I think they would punt the football. Or maybe not. I don't know. The CPU makes crazy decisions. They freaking faked the punt earlier. Come on. Got this guy covered. Come on. Pressure today or tomorrow, man. That's got to be an interception. And that is going to be an interception. Levante David is going to bring the ball back into Viking or Saint territory. His 2nd interception of the ball game that should seal the deal, as we're going to attempt to run out the clock. So after being down 14-0, and then it looked like after we came back, the Saints were finally going to take a lead again. But frick, everything's gone against us in this ball game finally. Unless I'm speaking too freaking soon, dude. We're gonna fumble. It's gonna happen. I probably should just kneel the football like 3 straight times and then kick the field goal. 3rd down and 10, boys. They've been playing everybody up here, so I'm gonna try to hit them deep and see if we can somehow get a big play. But if not, I will gladly throw the ball away and kick a field goal. Well, let's just not get sacked here. This should be something big. No. I was gonna say we're gonna be smart and throw the underneath route. But Teddy decided to throw the ball about 15 freaking rows into Mars. So we're going to try to kick this field goal. 48 yards is kind of difficult, but I think we should be good. Good power, half-decent accuracy, and it's still going to be good as we take a 2-possession lead, boys, and I think that should be enough. 3rd down and 10, my boys. If we get this stop, it might be a GG. Drew Brees is trying to draw us aside every single play. We get pressure. That's going to be our 4th interception of the ball game. Xavier Rhodes with his first. And dude, this defense you guys have put together already. We still have 7 weeks to make trades, but this defense, man, is just flying around the football. And 4 interceptions off one of the best quarterbacks in NFL history, arguably, Drew Brees. That just shows you how good this defense is, and we still have a lot of room to improve. For 3rd down and 11, let's see if we can get one more cheesy first down to end off this ball game. I think we should be able to. Good throw, good drop. 54-yard field goal is pretty freaking long, but I think we should be able to pick this up. Good power, perfect accuracy, kick is up. Can we make the 54-yarder? So we can't. 4th down and 27, boys, and I believe this is going to do it. We've gotten pressured to Drew Brees 2 straight plays. I think it was actually Danielle Hunter who got 2 straight sacks. So one more stop is all we need. Those are the outside. That should be short. Did he actually pick that up? I think he actually picked that up. Well, that's kind of a sour ending to the video as I get bit by a freaking ant. God dang, that hurt. Why is there ants in my room? But anyways, this should be the final play of the ball game. If they score, who even cares? I just know that I thought we were about to lose this game. Could this be our 5th interception of the ball game? Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back and keep the lead. Can we do it? Get past AP, he doesn't. But with that, boys, we pick off Drew Brees 5 times to win the Monday Night Football season opener over the New Orleans Saints, 31-21. Our offense didn't do anything crazy aside from maybe that one big run from Marshawn Lynch. Our defense with the 5, actually ended up being 6 turnovers, is the sole reason we won this game, because our passing offense was pretty much non-existent. Teddy Bridgewater 6 of 14, 2 interceptions, or 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Drew Brees with 5 picks on all Madden. I don't think it's ever happened for my defense ever playing on all Madden, especially with this year being a lot harder. Marshawn Lynch 129 yards, like 70-something of those came on 1 carry. Dalvin Cook got his first touchdown. Adrian Peterson had a nice game. They didn't run the ball enough with him. Receiving-wise, Willie Snead had the most receptions with 4 and 56 yards. Stephon Diggs led the game, though, 77 receiving yards and 2 touchdowns. I think he ended the Monday night game in real life with like 80-something yards and 2 touchdowns, so that's crazy how close that is. But I think he had 8 receptions in that ball game. But how many turnovers did we have? There was a lot of sacks combined from both teams in this ball game. But there ended up being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turnovers and that one fumble, I believe, which I don't even know where to see fumbles at. Fumble recoveries. Apparently nobody got a fumble. I could have swore we forced a fumble. So boys, with that said, that is going to do it for today's episode of the Minnesota Vikings Madden 18 Connected Franchise Series. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and if you did, make sure to drop a like. Next week we're going to be taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers, who are also 1-0, so hopefully we can get that W. Let's see if we can smash 2,000 likes on today's episode. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't, and also be sure to leave your comment suggestions for trades in the comments below, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. But with that said, that's going to do it. Be sure to sub to the channel if you haven't already. I will catch you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Peace. Oh, yeah. I feel like the notification bell thing isn't working. So if you have my notification bell on, turn it off, then back on to see if it works. And then if you don't have it on, turn it on because you'll get notifications when I upload. I never said that before, but yeah, do that. Peace.